This is an emergency broadcast. This is not a test.
You are listening to Brapwatch.
Oh, hell yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Brapwatch. Zach, my brother, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm surviving. I'm thriving and surviving.
Are you having a fun time in New York watching Nate and everything he loved fall apart before your very eyes?
Crumble into shambles?
Yeah, it's so over.
No, everything's going to be fine. I just got to be optimistic about it. But no, I'm having a great time, and I've met some really cool and fascinating people on my journeys.
Yeah, who's been the most fascinating person you've met so far?
Probably Alden.
Probably Alden. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
We got really good barbecue with Kieran the other day.
Yeah, we did.
I suffered on the toilet the next day, but it
I was
was
fine.
very, very good. What was that place called? It was called like Jack Ray's Barbecue or something like that.
I'm going to have to look it up because I don't know.
It was on Belly. You guys bellied it. Let me
Yeah, we
find
did
out
belly
for
it.
you.
Thank you. You're the young Jamie. That makes so much sense.
Young
You're the
Jamie.
fact checker.
Oh. John Brown
JRE.
Barbecue. John Brown Barbecue.
John Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
John
was
Brown.
really good.
It got a 9.5 out of you.
I know, that's insane.
Your
It's
review
like my
specifically
fourth
says
highest rated restaurant in the city.
your review is damn good barbecue, would definitely come back. The favorite dishes were burnt ends and corned beef were unmatched in New York. Okay.
Yeah, I stand by it.
It's
I
fair.
mean, you ever been to Dino BBQ down in Brooklyn? Everyone says dinosaur barbecue is the
everyone keeps telling me to
best.
go there. I'm like, I haven't had good barbecue.
This was 3 times better at least.
I lived around the corner from the one on 125th for a year and I never went.
That place sucked. The one in 125th is horrible.
It's under the bridge,
It's
dude.
so fucking
Oh,
bad.
no.
Nuh-uh. Nope. Yeah, I think it's probably the best meal we've had here, unless you count you went to John's on Bleecker.
Okay, yeah, John's is amazing, but
Yeah, if you went to Cork and Kale, it would have been the worst.
the Chipotle on Halloween also hit different.
Somebody put a finger down if they're getting fired tomorrow.
How are you getting fired? You have the day off. Oh, wait.
Tomorrow? No, I
No,
don't.
Mondays aren't your day off.
They have the day off.
That's your day off.
That's my day
You're
off.
not getting fired tomorrow.
I don't know.
Well, except you did keep that bar open last night.
That doesn't matter.
yeah.
Yeah?
That's more money for
They
If
them.
I'm making the money,
applaud
they don't
you
give
for
a
that?
shit.
No.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Okay.
There's
I was
no
wondering
applause.
if you were applauded for
It's just better
keeping
now that
open
we
later.
actually have a clock in, clock out system. Because we were not paid extra if we kept the bar open late before. Now we do.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad you guys have a time card system.
Yeah, a year in.
Urine.
Do you still smell it?
No. Urine?
Yeah, cat piss.
What?
Can't piss, never clean.
Why would you smell like cat piss?
Because Tiny peed in her carrier at the hospital, and then I got it on my leg.
Another day, another sick cat. What's going on with Tiny?
Pancreatitis.
Is that like when the swag is levels too low?
Too high.
Ah,
rather.
too high.
Yeah.
So they're
then
like
the-
producing more
She needs morphine.
fluid. Oh.
She needs morphine because she's in so much pain
Oh.
that she won't eat or
Poor
drink.
kitty.
So she also needs fluids.
Okay. Well, that sounds scary and sad. I'm really sorry for Tiny.
Yeah.
Poor Tiny.
I also just learned Tiny was a female cat. I thought Tiny was a male cat, so that's interesting. Are they named after the tiger from the Crash Bandicoot series?
Honestly, she could be.
I thought that was the thing. So
She probably is. Now that I think about it, like it's ironic because she's a fat ass cat, but like,
well, that's
Yeah.
that's the bit.
yep,
That's cute.
that's probably it.
If you could give your pet an ironic name, what would you rename Patches?
Well, Patches isn't my pet, but if I did
it's
have
a pet that is in your space because I have a good name for Finn.
well, okay, if Patches at least looked like she had a Hitler stash, I would name her Misha because that means mustache in Malayalam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, you know, tuxedo cats with like the white patch. Like if she looks like that, I would name her.
Okay, she doesn't though.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying like it would be a very specific scenario that there would be a cat named Misha.
Oh, sweet.
That'd be like Cass.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
My roommate, one of my roommates in college,
Yeah.
his cat did have a Hitler stash.
I
And
don't
I
know why
always,
everyone's eyes widened when I said that. Like, I'm sorry that I put a lot of thought into these scenarios.
No, it was funny. Cass also was owned by your Jewish roommate too, which made it really funny that his cat looked like Nazi. It was kind of funny. But Cass was actually a sweet cat. Very sweet. So your ironic name for Patches would be Misha.
Misha, yeah.
Okay.
still think Meepgeist would be a good one.
I
think Finn's nickname just being Focus would be really cool. Because I think this dog's always locked in.
Yeah,
he's always paying attention.
How much did Jason pay you to say that?
Not. I haven't talked to Jason since like Tuesday or Wednesday, have we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds right. But I was talking to Finn last night because he was barking at 1:30.
Yeah. And Jason was playing video games till 7 and then greening out and puking at 8. I woke up every hour last night to Jason noises.
At that point, you guys should have just fucking napped at Jimmy's corner.
Well, no, we needed to sleep. And I slept. Zach and I shared a bed last night for the first time because I couldn't do the air mattress
Did you
anymore.
guys never share a bed as kids?
Well, we used to share a bedroom. We used to have bunk
yeah.
beds. And like we would as kids every now and again on like vacations or whatever. But
Yeah.
I mean, historically speaking, Zach, you're kind of like the Blind Side. Like I'm Sandra Bullock and you're Big Mike, bro.
I'm Big Mike.
Yeah, because like you've never had your own bed before. Zach sleeps on an air mattress full time.
Yeah, for the past 6 months.
Oh my god. One of my dad's friends when he was younger,
Yeah.
there was like 10 kids in this one bedroom house.
Whoa.
They did not have a bed to sleep in.
Dude, everyone thinks I'm trying to save Zach by bringing him to New York, but actually he's saving me.
As you're both drinking White Claw at 10 a.m.
Not just
Shut
regular
up.
White Claws, they're surges.
You want one?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a pineapple one in the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm getting better. Going to rehab tomorrow after I get fired.
No.
Want a vape out? Yeah. Are you actually? Oh.
What? Fuck, I'm drunk at 10 a.m. What do you want from me?
Okay. Listen, I've got my bubble tea. I'm the most reasonable one here today. I've got big plans today and tomorrow.
Oh, yeah? What are your big plans?
Shitting yourself at work.
Pooping?
Shitting yourself at work.
I'm, yeah. I get to work early just so I can spend 30 minutes shitting on the clock.
I mean, honestly, that's real as fuck.
Yeah.
I do that every now and then. Once a week at least.
I do that a lot.
Those gender
That's a good feeling.
neutral bathrooms,
It's one of
I've
the
seen
best.
how, at least once I was done.
Your gender-neutral bathroom stories were very good.
On my Instagram?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you see those?
No.
Amy was
Cursed.
like taking such a shit in here. This bathroom about to have a gender, and then it was like 2 shits later. You're like, I'm in the gender-neutral bathroom at Gotham Sound. You were like stretching, and you're like, God, trying to figure out what my pronouns should be. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then
It was
I never tagged them. Oh, are you okay?
no.
Oh. Here, this as well.
What was that?
Battery
That's the
charger.
battery charger from last week. Nice. It's fine. It just gave me a
We do have charged batteries now, though.
cool. I love that we're fully charged and surged up.
Somewhere,
Fully
somehow, there's someone who has a fucking rose toy that needs one of these.
Somewhere, somehow. And if you hit us up on our Patreon, we'll mail you some AA batteries that are fully charged for you to mail back to us. If you or your rose toy need a battery, we got you covered.
Speaking of rose toys,
Oh boy.
not me, no. Nobody, actually. You have to censor the name when I say this.
Please no.
Julia posted a picture of her story with like the Honora poster and then another one, and I was like, damn. I was like, I'm just
It
gonna
wasn't the Honora poster.
Oh yeah, she
She said she needed
Honora.
the Honora poster.
Okay, so anyway,
It was Challengers and something that was a little more depressing, but I guess along the same lines.
Challenge us.
Oh, my bad. Challenges.
Anyway,
Thanks, Zach.
so she posted that, and I swiped up, and I was like, I'm just gonna say this, girl. I just know that room fucking smells like a used Rose toy and whatever like seasonal tree hut scrub they have out right now. And she's like, I showed this to Anna, and Anna just went, yeah, they're right.
Oh my God, they had their party last night. Their housewarming Halloween
No, I
party.
know. I said I would go, and then I was like, I can't.
Yeah, I felt bad. I don't think anyone showed, which is my bad.
Are you gonna cut this out?
Yeah, sure. How much editing am I gonna have to do? It's fine. I should. I actually have to edit the episode that comes out tomorrow tonight at some point. Maybe I won't go to work tomorrow. I'm kidding.
Find out next week.
Same Brap time, same Brap place. Yeah. Wow. Anyway, before I get too existential, Zach, what do you do? What? You got a blue collar on?
I do have blue collar. I'm a blue.
You look fresh, dude. We're gonna have a good time at this game.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a great
Rangers
time.
Islanders at MSG. This is like a dream.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is gonna be sick.
this is
I'm
the
excited.
Subway series that I wasn't hoping for, but I got it.
Yeah, no, I was forcing a Subway series to happen one way or another for you, Zach.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I actually I rigged the Mets to get this far. I was the one in the Grimace costume, Zach.
Oh, it all makes sense now.
The Grimace season of the Mets. This is going down in the history books.
Yeah, actually.
It turned their whole season around in like the middle of June.
Yeah.
Grimace might end up in the Hall of Fame.
Grimace gets in the Hall of Fame before Pete Rose. I'm starting a revolution.
Me too.
I just want to acknowledge the balls aren't out today.
You spoke way too soon. We all just looked and we got fucking thised in real life.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. It's all right. I'm sorry that Amy drew attention to it, Alden. I can't believe you're a victim of workplace harassment like this. And as the HR for Brapwatch,
You
okay, no, never mind. We're not talking about that.
HR.
Okay, as the most problematic member of Brapwatch.
I think that makes you the most qualified.
no
Actually, I don't think I am.
no.
Anyway, 90s supermodel socks go hard. Mm-hmm. I hope the camera can see them. I'm not sure, but they can now.
No, I don't. Does it say it on the other side too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
these are the coolest socks to make it on the show. But shout outs to the Pumas that we picked up at Costco.
Are you wearing them?
Yeah, I'm wearing the shorts.
I hope I got good Twizzler rapper ASMR.
Why were your ankles glistening? It looks like you oiled them.
I'm sorry, I didn't. I showered last night and then slept on the edge of my own bed. It was the best sleep I've had in 5 days, 6 days maybe. Who knows? 2 months. I woke up every hour though. That was wild.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of how it went. Because like I would hear you like roll around when you're on the air mattress.
Punching the pillow. I'm gonna try to refluff my pillow at 3:44 a.m.
Listen,
We got the extra hour of sleep. Does everyone feel like really well rested today because of that extra
That's
hour?
crazy because I still woke up past 9 and I went to bed at like midnight.
Yeah, we went to bed at midnight. I was asleep by 12:30.
Yeah.
The earliest I've gone to bed in 6 months.
I woke up probably. Yeah, about 9. Yeah.
10 hours of sleep. How about that?
Yeah.
That's crazy. What
I
10
needed
hours
it.
of sleep does to a MFer.
I did not sleep well. I did wake up every hour as well, but
How about you, Amy? How'd you sleep?
I went to bed at 4, and then I woke up at 8.
Did you end up going to that? No, you didn't.
No, I was just here. I was trying to like rehab my shoulder. It was floating in the water like it was flaccid. I can't. Something's wrong.
Yeah.
oh here.
Well, apparently Alden and Kieran are going to Bathhouse on Wednesday, right?
I forgot about that, but yeah, I should reach out and make sure that's a plan.
Yeah, I think you should. Oh, Alden the chiropractor.
Chiropractic.
You ever see that guy on YouTube, Dr. Ian? He does. He's a chiropractor, and he
The
goes.
one for dogs?
Maybe he goes to like third world countries and like realigns like 6-year-old spines. Where, like,
It feels a
you know,
little
like
bit
they have like
more
a hunchback
aligned today, but
He'll,
it's
like,
still not.
He'll
quite
do
right.
like extreme cosmetic chiropractor work on like these like random like. Just like
He
he'll
goes
go
up
to
to
random
Third
places.
world country.
And instead
Yeah,
of
and
blessing
like,
them with,
but he'll be
money
in like
or
Belize
food.
one week on YouTube, but then he's in like, I don't know, Rwanda the next week, and then he's like,
He's in war-torn Uganda, just aligning people's spines.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of cool. I've only really watched the highlights. I haven't ever like watched one of the full 40-minute videos, but he seems like pretty qualified. I think his name's Dr. Ian something chiropractic on YouTube. But
Have you guys seen the guy I'm
Shout
talking
outs.
about who like aligns like dogs' spines or whatever?
I have seen his reels on Facebook.
He's weird. Like he'll just hold the dog and then like fucking crinkle their back. The dog starts screaming and then just calms down for a second, wags its tail, and then he kisses it on the mouth really like sensually. And then the dog and him look at the camera.
That's cute.
No, it's fucking weird.
Pineapple's mine and yours to grab if you want it.
I'm getting weird.
Smelling the Pat just take a shit?
I don't think so. It's probably my hoodie. Hold on.
No,
it's
there's no
not,
way.
it's not.
That's not number one. Someone either shit themselves or Patches is having
Yeah.
just came out of your bedroom. Patches left a surprise for Amy. Check under your pillow. The tooth fairy came. The toot fairy came.
The Toot Fairy.
Yeah.
She woke me up today by scratching my eyes.
You caught a rare Snapchat video of Patch's tail floating over your head.
Rare?
That's what I woke up to.
Oh. I started closing my door a lot more just because like I would get really irritated by her. Mm-hmm. And I didn't last night, so she got really excited and slept with me last night.
I wonder if I'm in view.
It's likely.
Probably. Yeah, I think so.
I want to say it's probably here.
Well, maybe I wasn't there. Well, we'll double check the composition here. I'm on a DSLR, so it only shoots for 30 minutes at a time anyway, so this is a good time to just stop and re-record. Yeah, you're in shot. You look great, actually. This is a cool angle.
No balls.
Well, actually, the balls are at everyone else's eye level, but, you know.
Yeah, I'll take it. That's fine. That's an improvement for our viewers.
Fair enough.
Stinky.
I never heard a cat like that.
She sounds like either a transformer or
Bird.
an aunt that chain smoked for the last 40 years.
Zach, have you ever watched the Transformers movies? Because we didn't grow up with them.
No.
No, you haven't?
No, I've seen
Like,
like
go back and
clips
see it.
from
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
first one, and I've seen Mad TV's version of Transformers.
Hell yeah.
Megan Fox.
Left cheek, left cheek, left cheek.
I did not ever see them. One time I watched Transformers 3 at Pablo's house after a baseball tournament at like 1 o'clock in the morning after we played 3.5 hours of Minecraft on Xbox the summer that came out.
Oh, so it was
Oh,
the tutorial and shit?
Pretty much, yeah. And it was like there wasn't like the build menu yet. It was like you had to do it through like the pause menu. It was like
It
really
was
weird.
really weird.
It was really
Yeah.
weird.
They had to rebuild the
and it
game.
was split screen. Yeah, that was a weird time.
That was a weird time.
I do
for-
miss that version of Minecraft.
Well, I just miss version beta 1.8 before they added the hunger bar and like you actually had to survive in Minecraft. Like when it was just like, you know, do your thing
Patches.
and explore.
Patches.
That was fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I remember the first time I saw Minecraft was like Trevor coming over. And he was like, a creeper's about to blow up my house. And I had no idea what a creeper was. And yeah, that shit destroyed it. And he was so pissed. It's like,
What was your first experience with Minecraft?
My really good friend at the time, Ashley Davis. We don't have to censor this one.
Rest in peace.
She's still alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I am actually on fine terms with her, so I don't know why you had to do that. But
I assume I am too. I just miss her. She's in Pennsylvania now or something.
Anyway, when we were in middle school together, I would sleep over a lot and we would hang out. And she would play Minecraft. She was really into it. So she asked me to play with her once. And then she started screaming at me and I had a full-blown panic attack because I wasn't playing it well enough, apparently. We were on, like, creative mode or whatever the fuck. And, like, that traumatized me to the point where I can't play Minecraft. I start sweating. Like, my mustache just starts getting drenched in sweat. I still have reactions when I try to play it.
Do you like the soundtrack though?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, you listen to I listen to the was it the
C14.
Yeah, C418.
Yeah.
Cabe. It's C418.
Yeah, C418.
Yeah, I listen to that soundtrack to fall asleep maybe twice a week still.
Okay.
I think it's beautiful.
I can't do that.
Beautiful
It really
music.
causes like a panic attack in me.
See, it does the opposite for me. Like, I get uber fried, and that's the go-to. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is gonna calm me down real quick.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it does for me. I throw on Cabe's Minecraft Alpha soundtrack and then car crash compilations without the
Yeah.
sound on and
I need the
drift
sound
off
on.
to La La Land.
Those things are funny.
Is that weird?
No, that's beautiful. You know the band Kublai Khan?
Yeah.
I started listening to them again, and so last night...
Yeah, I know.
after-
You asked us to go to their next show, and they're like on a world tour right now.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're like nowhere near here. Their next show in America is April 12th in Portland, Maine.
I see. Okay. Anyway, I started
And I guess
listening to
we're
them
going?
again.
I think we should.
Okay. I started listening to them again, and so last night I popped an edible in right after work, and it hit while I was on the train, and then I was taking a bath blasting it, and then the people who were underneath us started, like, knocking on the ceiling, and then I heard, it sounded like their bed was breaking, honestly, and I was like, honestly, like, you know what, you deserve a win, at least once. Y'all smell like fucking shit.
Might have been water leaking again.
You know what? I don't care.
Probably what that was.
I took a 3-hour bath. I had to rehab the shoulder, dude.
Hey, I'm glad you did.
Barely.
What's the weirdest dislocated bone or ligament you've had recently, Zach? You get a lot of injuries, I feel like.
Yeah.
Cut open your knee not that long ago.
Yeah.
That was pretty gnarly.
How'd that happen?
Well, I didn't cut it open. I
Busted it open?
sprained it in 6 different muscle groups.
Well, that was when you were playing baseball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
but
baseball.
the other time, when we were down in Florida, your knee was hurting.
Yeah,
I think
probably.
you just had like a cut like across like your front of your kneecap.
Yeah, probably. And then I also like when I was at work, I like drilled, so I was like holding a stool and like drilling down, and I just
no.
I like missed the hole where it like goes like grabs the hole and then it goes straight into my thigh. Yeah, and I have like a giant like welt there from the metal burning and it penetrating my thigh muscle. So,
Okay.
yeah, no, it was.
What's the funniest injury one of your friends has had?
Do you remember that time I chipped my teeth skateboarding? And they were still baby teeth.
Yeah, and you were super freaked out, and Mom was like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" And she was like, "Oh yeah, you haven't lost that tooth yet, so
Yeah. So she's like, "You'll be fine."
don't be a pussy."
Did you look like Harry Styles after the teeth transplant? Who do you think gave you these teeth?
No, so like it was really funny. I looked kind of like Snagglepuss from the Hanna-Barbera cartoons because both this front tooth was chipped inward that way, and then this one was chipped inward this way.
That has to have hurt.
And yeah, it
Were the
hurt
nerve endings
so
like
bad.
exposed?
A little bit.
Were they able to at least like seal it off so that we could?
We didn't do
Baby
anything.
teeth just fall out when that happens.
Yeah, we waited for those teeth to fall out.
The
But
teeth dies and it
for
just,
about 2 months, I had one front tooth, and it went like a vampire fang, but in the middle of my face.
You look like a fucking flapjack.
Yes.
Oh my god.
What a terrible Cartoon Network show.
I actually
What?
love
Whoa,
flapjack,
hang on. These
dude.
people will
Sorry.
fight you on that one.
Sorry.
That one
I guess I wasn't allowed to watch it.
I
Yeah, we
can't,
were not
I
allowed to
can't
watch
rewatch it. I have not enjoyed it the couple times I've tried.
Can't even rewatch Chowder now. Thanks, HBO Max. Thanks, David Zasloff.
Rada rada.
How are we supposed to watch Hey Hey It's Kanishmas this year? I mean, yes, I'm gonna pirate it like I did last year, but still.
Oh, as long as we don't fucking watch Unfrosted again, that
No. Did you watch that?
Unfrosted? That sounds like Frozen, like terrible remake, like
No,
porno.
no. Do you know what Unfrosted is?
it was basically an IDF like passion project.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So Jerry Seinfeld made a new Netflix movie. It's his first directorial effort since the Bee Movie.
He had one good run, and that's fucking it. B movie with Barry B. Benson.
But that's not a good movie. It's just really
fucking
funny.
Great.
The memes from it are top
My dad
tier.
loved the movie. He
Yeah.
cried during one of the scenes.
Was it when Chris Rock was the mosquito from Alaska?
Yes. Actually, yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Or was it when the John Goodman lawyer was rolling around after getting stung by a bee? Oh man, that movie actually kind of rips. But anyway, Jerry Seinfeld pressured all of his comedian friends to star in a big movie that's a parody of those brand biopics. Like The Social Network and all of its ripoffs.
Okay.
And it's all about Kellogg's. It was just set in Battle Creek, Michigan, and their battle with Post. But it was wild. It was really, really, really bad.
All I know is, like, Amy Schumer is probably just sitting there playing with herself, and she got the email. And she was like, you know what
The email? You know Jerry was watching. Hello?
Ew.
What the
This
hell?
movie was, like, more than 50% Zionists and, like,
That's
bad
why
ones.
I called it an IDF passion
Yeah.
project. I stand by that statement.
This is crazy. Here we are, a half hour into the public episode.
There's nothing crazy about saying, I'll say it a third time if I must, but...
No, just the crazy part is that we're blanket statement. Every person in that movie. Dean Norris.
I said 50%.
Okay, 50% is pretty good. Hugh Grant, he's had a weird run recently. I'm looking forward to that one where he plays the religious guy.
Heretic? Yeah.
Heretic looks sick.
Heretic? Is that what you said?
Heretic.
Heretic.
Harry Dick.
Harry Dick.
Harry Dick.
Anyway, is Amy Schumer, like, has she done anything other than this recently?
No, she's kind of blacklisted. This is definitely her only project recently.
Is she blacklisted? What, for stealing Patrice O'Neal's jokes?
For having the same teeth you did after your skateboarding accident?
Well, at least, never mind. Just gonna make fun of her appearance, but that's not funny.
that's not
Making
nice.
fun of women isn't funny, or people.
But
in
she does it
general.
all the time.
Wow.
Listen, like, if you, what's on your
God,
arm?
I hate looking
What's on
at
your
it.
arm,
The
Alden?
fucking temporary tattoo from Double Down. Get real.
That was funny.
That was 4 days ago. 3 days ago.
That was a long time ago. That was so long ago, I don't even remember that happening. Actually, I do.
I do.
Yeah.
I think we put that one on with White Claw.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
put some ice out of a random glass.
I
sitting
can't
there.
believe that Double
That
Down
too.
had one bartender working on Halloween night.
Uh-huh.
That was crazy. The second one showed up at like
When
little
we were
before
leaving.
midnight. A little before midnight.
Yeah.
That's
All I know is if I
crazy.
was working there, I would have made things happen.
Well,
I don't know what that means, but I don't believe
There
you.
would have been gun
yeah,
violence.
me neither.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
things definitely happened.
A lot happened.
A lot happened in
Her
very little
IMDb
time.
is nowhere close to the top of the first Google page.
What?
No one gives a shit about Amy Schumer.
She's mostly known as a comedian, not an actress, right?
That is true. She's very funny.
It was mostly her nepotism first.
Hold on, let me rephrase. She's known as a, what is it? Internet
Zionist.
personality?
Pedophile?
Okay.
Wow.
That's just mean. That's just mean.
Am I like saying incorrect
I don't know
statements?
Amy Schumer like that. I think maybe if we lived here 10 years earlier, we probably would
Oh
have.
no, she's a writer on an untitled Jennifer Lawrence Amy Schumer project.
That sounds great.
And then I go and spoil it all.
I like that No Hard Feelings movie though. That was pretty good. I watched that again recently.
The
Jennifer Lawrence
That-
rom-com
yeah,
movie with
I
Andrew
haven't-
Feldman.
I did want to see it. I haven't.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Do you see that one?
No, but I feel like there was a different one I saw. It was like a ride along or
Right along with Kevin Hart and Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it
Okay.
wasn't that one, obviously, but it was like the road trip or the
Oh,
with like the
where
guy.
she and Goldie Hawn get detained by the cartel. Amy Schumer, or does not have her in it?
No, I think it has a guy from Arrested Development.
Oh, Identity Theft
Yeah.
with Melissa McCarthy and Jason Bateman.
Yep.
Yeah, Identity Theft. She plays Sandy Koufax, which is that character's name, and they both get their identity. Well, she steals Jason Bateman's identity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one you saw.
I think I laughed twice.
Okay.
That movie, I did see it a second time sometime in the last 2 years.
It's no game night.
No, nothing is.
Do you hear like beeping or ringing?
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. It's one of these
Are
microphones.
they the batteries?
No, I think
No.
Patch's water fountain is getting low.
Oh, it could be that too, maybe, potentially.
I think yeah. I think it's fine. I hear it from like.
My ears, yeah. It's whatever is going on in microphone 3.
So
That's, yeah.
it's me?
No.
Oh.
Well, Jordan has a great system for her microphones at karaoke. She does
yeah.
like 3 pieces of tape for microphone 3 and 2 for 2 and 1 for 1.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. She explained to me, I was like, yeah, you're actually smart for that. Because she used to do colors,
Yeah.
but with the lights there,
Yeah.
like the red light, like you can't tell what green is and blue. So I was like,
Jordan's awesome.
Jordan's badass. She's badass.
Yeah, you got to see a Total Wreck perform. What'd you think of that show?
Badass.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah,
Like,
really good.
if I had earplugs, like not because it wasn't like good music, but like
It was just really loud, small
and
basement.
the mix
yeah.
like wasn't there because of the environment. So
Yeah, the guy running the board did not know. Shout outs to Brian too for helping very, very, closely make sure that the other performers had a fair shot at being heard.
yeah, well, I should have hopped back there, low key.
Honestly, you would have been cooking.
I could have done a little bit, but anyway, no, it was awesome. Like to open up my day there,
Yeah,
like
your
coming
trip
in
to
on
New York,
Tuesday,
yeah.
and then it was a good like starting point.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was awesome. Shout out Jordan.
For real, for real. Yeah, no, I'm glad you're having a good trip. This is gonna be like noteworthy memories for sure.
Well, Halloween is like one of the best Halloweens I've had because it's either like I'm sick or
What?
I love Snickers.
Cool.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, very funny.
okay.
Uh-huh.
But no, this Halloween is like one of the most memorable Halloweens I think for me.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
It just sounds like you're both being held at gunpoint saying that.
No, it was actually like
Yeah,
really
we had a great time.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
We, little Ohio.
It started with the Chipotle.
Started with
obviously, and then
Chipotle,
we had
had
two
to.
tall boy fucking sour monkeys.
I
Like,
had a
how can you
beatbox.
not have a good night?
I had a beatbox, then a sour monkey.
beatbox iced tea, which was
Yeah.
fucking,
That's fucking gross.
Yeah.
It had to be done.
no.
I chugged
It didn't have to be done.
Remember when you got me the mango?
It did not.
Remember you got me the mango meat?
The mango one, yeah. you
Mango
didn't eat
meat
it.
box. Ew.
Mango meat box. The
Beatboxes do
beat
give you
box,
the meat
yes.
sweats. So
What?
The beatboxes do give you meat sweats.
I don't
so.
drink them. I don't get the sweats from them because they taste like shit.
They're horrible,
I
dude.
think they're all right.
They're
If I didn't immediately go to ash juice after that, I probably would have been all right.
Listen.
Yeah.
Shout out
juice is
Ash
so
Juice.
good.
I would have fucked a picture of that. That's for sure.
I made a pretty okay rendition of the ass juice.
Oh, last night at the Even Hotel bar.
Yeah.
well.
What you use? Because we do not have great stock.
I actually was following one of your a play from your book. Actually, I was making a
They
margarita.
tried to make
how
a
you do.
margarita the way you do.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's not a margarita, but yeah. Continue. How,
Well, they used
what did
lemons
you use?
instead of limes.
Yeah.
And a fuck ton of agave.
A literal shitload of agave.
I don't sweeten my drinks.
Well, you see, I was using your approach at least.
Okay.
Like the fuck ton of citrus that you use.
Yes.
And then
As you're supposed to. Continue.
Anyway, it was actually pretty balanced for the most part, aside from being just a little too sweet. It was pretty palatable.
Yeah, it was delicious.
That one mezcal Chambord one I made, I really like that one.
The one you made me, that mezcalita you made like
With
3 weeks
peach?
ago. No, there was no peach to be found.
I think
but
it was
very
just a
good.
mezcalita.
Yeah, and you used
Also,
the
Lencio's
you
are
used
really
the
good.
stock lime juice. You didn't squeeze.
I didn't
fresh
squeeze
limes.
it. No, it was Natalie's.
It was quite good. Yeah. Let's see. Zach and I went to the Natural History Museum yesterday, and it was a very, very honestly it's a very pleasant experience. It wasn't too crowded. There were a lot of dinosaurs.
A lot of fossils, dinosaurs, and
Yeah. Well, and that's I think what I kind of want to segue into.
We're talking about the president?
The prehistoric ground sloths were stupid as
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Why the fuck? There was one that was like 9 feet tall, had this wide ass rib cage, and then had like a dopey lizard looking face. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what, this thing is like where we come from in some weird capacity, or like evolved into a chicken? This ground sloth, the prehistoric
They're
mammals
about the
exhibit.
size of this apartment right here.
It was so stupid.
And
It was
the things in Kong versus Skull Island were modeled after them.
Oh, those things. Those things were kind of cool though.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of. The ones with the really long arms that looked like pterodactyls didn't have wings and
They had
traveled on the
2
ground.
arms, a big
Okay.
tail. That was it.
Yeah.
It's like some of my cousins.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was thinking about a conversation I had with my cousin when I met her boyfriend. We were just talking about our family tree, or wreath, I guess, technically.
Anyway, yeah, Zach and I were in stitches. Also, more than half of that museum is just like dioramas of taxidermized animals.
yeah.
It feels like that one mission in COD Modern Warfare 2.
And a
After you
lot of
beat
the
all the
fossils
special
are
ops.
replicas. It's not actual fossils.
Most of the fossils are replicas, yeah.
Did it smell in the museum? Was there like a scent?
No. Thank God.
No, they had really good airflow. Actually, one of the
For the
best.
most part.
Plastic or anything?
No.
The temperature of the building was wildly different depending on what room you were in.
Yeah, I
would
thought
say.
that was like part of like the environments themselves. or, like,
Maybe you think so?
I mean, yeah, because South America was like pretty
Cold.
Cold.
Why would South America be cold? Like high elevation?
I don't know.
that's a
It's
good question,
summer there
actually.
right now.
It is summer there.
It
Right now,
didn't
but
really make sense. When I think of South America, I usually actually think like warmer temperatures.
it could be like a brainwashing type tactic here.
Oh yeah.
Like if you're more sleepy, like you're not going to pay attention as much. So, I mean, that was like the most interesting. Like,
That was the best
exhibit.
part of the entire
Yeah.
museum, I think.
yeah,
Was the
Machu Picchu and the Aztecs and the
Incans,
shamanism
yeah.
and
They
ayahuasca.
So nice. I had Ancient Aliens on for like a few days back to back at work a few weeks ago,
Okay.
and I don't know why I get most of my South American history there.
I guess it says a lot about our society.
Yeah, but there is a very much unknown civilization pre-Incans
Yeah.
that we just can't find out much information about. Like they built a lot of the structures, a lot of the roads. Like obviously the pyramids and everything we're familiar with the Incans was them.
Yeah.
But like the roads between everywhere, not totally them because they were only around for like a couple generations.
Oh, the forgotten civilization.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right before them.
So like a lot of people believe that that lost city of Z or whatever, that gold city, with the Fountain of Youth and all that,
And the
believe that it's pre-Mayan or pre-Incan, and that they
Pre-Mayan's
were
crazy.
looking for it too, which is interesting. I don't believe any of that, quite frankly. I don't. I think that the Gold City or whatever, or the Fountain of Youth, all that stuff is probably more lore and mystery, but in the same way that like Atlantis is probably like lore and mystery. Like there's some truth to it somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, Atlantis literally started as a myth. Like a rhetoric from Plato,
then we kept finding
and then people
evidence.
were like, "Oh, wait, it was real," and it's like,
yeah.
no. Plato literally made this up, like out loud made this up.
But there are sunken cities.
There are a lot of sunken cities.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on sunken cities, Amy? Is New York going to be one at some point?
Well, Florida
At some
is.
point, we're already there.
Great.
I pray Virginia ends up being, well, I guess, I hope Richmond ends up becoming a sunken city at some point.
139-foot elevation.
That's not that high.
No,
particularly
but
low.
the fall line for the James is right there, so it is tidal up until Chaco Bottom area.
I love how there's the River James, and then there's also the River Thames.
That's what it's named after.
Yeah, it's literally the same. It's
named after the River Thames, yeah.
Yeah, and King James was the king when Jamestown was founded.
That's tragic.
When I lived in Chaco Bottom, it would flood every time it rained.
Mm-hmm.
So it smelled like fucking shit every time it was raining.
Because the James River is full of shit.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. Why wasn't that done at karaoke? That's the real question.
Hell.
Because no one wants to think about Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Howell.
No, but they wanted to do the Billie Eilish meow mix, which is fucking wild.
Yeah, who did that? That's disgusting.
It was, disgusting.
Me and TJ.
Yes. Precisely.
Yeah.
All I'll say is I had a good pie that night.
Yeah. Who brought in the pie?
We have no idea whose pie it was. I just know that TJ left with it. TJ was like, "There's this really good pie. You want to bite?" Like texting me that, and I was like, "Yeah. Where the fuck are you? I'll pull up."
They're in the same building. In the same room, even.
Yeah. So like we go back to the kitchen. We're eating this pie. I think Nicole walks by, just stares at us, and I just like turn around and start shoving it down my throat.
I had a great time.
It was fun.
Yeah, I was just listening to the Red Hot Chili Peppers, like Snow. And then I just hear Amy and, well, I'm not going to use her name, but they were just behind me. And they're like, I don't know who brought this pie, but I'm definitely taking it home. And we see her walking out with the pie. The peach cobbler, I think it was.
It was apple pie, then there was a pumpkin pie. I was like, "Is a pumpkin pie any good?" And she's like, "No." I was like, "Oh, but you went out of your way to try it to confirm." Okay, greedy.
I really hope it wasn't Joe's pie.
She was like, "Whoever had the pumpkin pie before me cut out a really clean slice," and I was like, "Dude, like someone's expecting these pies when they come back to work on Monday."
I hope not.
Well, I mean, it's not you who took them home.
I know nothing of this. God damn it.
I don't know, the way that the fridge is, people need to start labeling their shit because it was just a free-for-all. Like, someone was eating that burrito that she put back.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? I've never been in a situation with the shared... Actually, I have, but I've never used the shared fridge.
I have a shared mini fridge with just Rich and Henry in the back of the store, and that's the one that I use, so, you know.
No, like, every time I walked by to grab a drink, like, someone was just eating some random shit from the fridge. Someone was eating celery that was raw dogging the fridge air. Another person was eating that damn burrito. Another person pulled out, like, a half-eaten sandwich, just looked at it, like, shrugged their shoulders and started eating it. And I was like, there are wings right there! There's a table with fucking cheese doodles or something.
What the fuck?
There was, like, brownies and cookies and things.
Yeah.
God, I love it there.
Hot Wings had me in shambles.
We did
bro.
hot ones. We did the hot ones
Okay,
challenge.
hot ones, yeah.
I feel like I did a really good job hosting that.
I was so impressed. I was so impressed because
I was powering
you
through.
were powering through it.
I was crying twice.
Still keeping like the conversation alive and like making conversation like with the questions that you were doing. Like it was insane.
That might have been one of my finest moments.
Especially
of all time.
I think you had
especially this week.
I think you had. I think it was a necessary like evil that you had to step up. Like you had to endure the pain because of what happened that Friday morning.
This was Nate's cross to bear.
It's crazy because like wing number 8 was bad, but wing number 10 was not as bad as wing number 8.
That's how it always is. The bomb is always the one that sends you, and it's the one that hurts. And then it's like there's 2 more that taste good, but that are also very hot, but they don't hurt. 8 is the one that hurts every time.
It hurts so bad.
I don't understand because like my eye, this eye was watering nonstop.
I cried twice.
This eye was watering. You got a nosebleed.
Zach straight up got a concussion from wing 8.
I get up. I'm like, "Donde está la leche?" And then he walks over, pours me a glass.
Leche.
God bless George, dude.
George wasn't the one with
It
the
was,
leche.
no, it was Norel or you.
Joel.
Joel.
Oh, Joel. But George gave me some late. George gave me some late night milk later.
Wait, what?
When I was like, "Are we still out of milk?" Because my lips were puffy when we were trying to leave Gotham. It was like, "Do we have any milk?" He was like, "Yeah, there's one more in the fridge." And I was like,
Oh, that was like 2 months expired.
Yeah.
No, like he literally is passing around. He's like, "This one's expired, but there's milk if anyone needs it." And people are still chugging
Yeah,
it.
Joel was crushing it with the milk delivery.
He
dude.
was the milkman, and
I was like, "Bro, you're the milkman for real."
Dude, I saw on Twitter the Maya Rudolph, like a clip from the Maya Rudolph Hot Ones episode.
You have a lot of opinions on Maya Rudolph, so this is interesting.
Meow, meow, meow.
I'm going to withhold my opinions here, but she was straight up insulting him. She just started yelling at him.
Insulting who?
Sean Evans,
Why?
the
I
bald
guess
host
because
of
the
Hot
wings were
Ones.
hot and she was trying to be funny, so she just starts attacking him. And the
That
tweet
sounds like a
said,
really
"This is hilarious," and it was like, "There's nothing funny here. This feels really awkward. This is not a good show."
Yeah.
That's like a really
they
lazy.
still released it.
It's a lazy
Yeah.
approach to comedy.
For them.
Oh no, Sean will release anything. Threat of
Yeah.
a lawsuit does not stop this man.
That's actually true. Which is bold.
I want
And
2 chains on Hot Ones. What?
The Charger's getting pushed against the wall.
I'm also
R.I.P.
just
Charger.
gonna like double check the framing here and make sure that we're good. How beautiful. I did that with 10 seconds to spare. Isn't that that was kind of clutch.
Nice.
Kind of the white boy go with the sauce this week.
Oh my god.
Pretty fly for a white guy.
Oh, I forgot I did that. I forgot I did that song.
Yeah, that was your last song, I think.
It should have been. It was.
The way
And then I
everyone had
helped
to be
with-
cut off and like ushered out. Everyone's like, you're like, all right, we're done. We're done.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. There's nothing that makes me happier than karaoke nights. They're so fun.
They're good time.
They're so cringe and so fun.
Well, watching Chris and then like expecting to go up after him is like, I don't even know. Like that's like playing baseball or playing softball.
Well, and I literally
playing
like the
baseball.
night started. He crushes it with "This is a show about death" from Beetlejuice the musical, just without looking at the lyrics.
No.
And then I immediately go up and butcher the Rain King by Counting Crows.
Yes.
Like just absolutely lay a shit storm performance.
I liked Henry. Henry's singing was great.
Yeah, me too.
Also, like George was interesting.
Love George.
He's
Big
a silly
fan.
guy. Girl, where do you live? I'm sweating. I'm like, in Astoria.
You were sweating. Capital S.
I get up to go to the bathroom and I hear George talking to Amy. And then like as I'm in the bathroom, I'm like, girl, where do you live? And then I come out of the bathroom, I'm like, Amy, I'm so sorry. I should have helped you.
No, because like he just kept asking, he's like, no, but like how far are you from here? I was like, 15 minutes by walking. He's like, oh, me too.
It's
What
crazy you
street
think
do
that's a
live on?
15-minute walk. That is a 6-minute walk.
It is literally 2 blocks over.
Dude, not with my leisurely pace.
I'm aware.
And he's like, and I look at both. I look at you and I look at you, and I'm like, like I think I let out a little like
A little
whimper.
meep.
I little meep whimper when he keeps like grilling me on where I live, what street I live on.
Yeah, that was very weird.
I would have just started lying.
I did like the bit that we did at pool, though.
Oh my god, yeah, where you were trying to like distract him. And the way he was actually getting genuinely heated while we were all playing pool. And he was like, "No! Why do you do that, man? What rules were you playing?" And you're like, "I'm sorry, Ohio rules."
Skibbity rules, bro. The skibbity
Skibbity.
rule set. We got that yacht. Which did make an appearance.
God damn.
The one
did.
where I was pretending to tie my shoe was crazy.
You like missed out not wearing your Calvin Kleins.
I did. I was like, damn, I'm wearing my Hanes. This is tragic.
I was like, damn, no holes though, so that's what matters.
Holeless underwear.
Yeah, one can only hope, you know? Not a lot of people think about that.
See, so socks. I have holy socks for sure.
Yeah, I know.
But not
God
the
bless.
underwear. I can't do it. Like, the texture of having a hole in your underwear is like...
As soon as your balls fall through, it's just pain and suffering.
Well, you
Why
would know
are
a
you
lot
having
about that.
holes?
Usually where I get holes is up by, like, the waistband.
Yeah.
Oh no, mine are between the legs.
What are you guys doing to get holes in those specific spots?
Nate got a lot of wedges growing up.
What?
Nate got wedges.
Oh.
So, like, the waistband, like, just fucking rips off eventually.
Yeah, Zach knows.
Damn. Your ass was eating those shorts.
Hungry hippo.
Oh my god.
What's up, Alden?
I'm not the only one that gets holes in my underwear there. I had a whole conversation with Sakula about it. Why are you ing that?
So one thing I didn't understand about the Natural History Museum was the like what was it, like the underwater thing where it was just more like taxidermized animals, right?
I don't
But they
like that
have-
wing.
No, but they have this giant life-size blue whale, which is pretty cool, hanging from the ceiling. And then for whatever reason, a bunch of yuppies just like laying down underneath it, looking up at the giant blue whale. And when we were first in that wing, I was like, oh, maybe they're playing like whale sounds or something down there. And it's like kind of like, no, it's just them being losers.
Yeah.
It's just hippies. Not even cool ones.
Not even cool hippies.
Yeah,
no, it was just
no.
them laying there and
They're like, oh my God, imagine if that Snow Patrol song played right now.
Oh god.
Imagine if we were on Grey's Anatomy right now.
Pick me. Choose me. Love me. I hate Grey's Anatomy, dude.
If I lie here.
Oh, jeez.
would you
Anyways, I was
lie
thinking about
with
hippies
me
yesterday.
and
Like,
just
the
look
original
at the
hippies?
whale.
What happened to them?
the 1960s hippies.
Are they all dead?
Were they
They
not
grew
just
up.
like kids who were like...
No,
They grew
did
up into
not.
what?
No,
Like-
they did not.
Some of them
Most
are alive
of
and well,
them-
and they still don't wear fucking deodorant.
Yeah, most of them
Yeah.
are still selling fruit off at exit 118 by Woodstock, New York.
Good.
Yeah. Or they moved to like fucking Pie Town, New Mexico and have a toaster hotel.
That's true.
Like, no, they're out there. They're just, they do their own, like, I don't want to say gonzo thing, but their own, like, off the beaten path
They're
lifestyle.
marching to the beat of their own drums.
Yes, absolutely. They are. And they're still out there for sure.
I got a question about...
Stamets is kind of one of
I
those
need them
guys.
to be as
So
vocal
they
as they
quit.
used to be.
You tell me they're quitters?
No, I didn't say they're quitters. I just said they're not in the like public light. Like these aren't the people
Then
that
they're
get-
quitters.
Yeah, they quit.
Yeah,
They-
what?
It was a counterculture, and they gave up on it.
Well, they lost.
They were doomed.
They
yeah.
lost.
They got doomed from
Come
that.
on, who are you gonna put up with? Like Richard Nixon's Vietnam push? Like,
Well, even before that. you
Yeah.
know, Charles
And
Manson
after.
and
yeah, MK Ultra.
yeah, MK and
Yeah, the brightest minds of that entire pack were all like poisoned with psychedelics, synthetic psychedelics too.
yeah.
Jesus Christ. I remember in high school when I told my therapist that I tried LSD.
Yeah, how'd your therapist react to that? As you were 14?
I was, I think, 15 the first time I tried LSD.
Okay.
And my therapist was like, oh, this segues into a really great idea I had for treatment for you. And I was like, okay. And she's like, I was thinking we can do ketamine therapy.
Wow, that probably would have saved you.
Yeah, here we are, years later. Not doing a whole lot better.
You didn't do it.
I mean, I got approved for ketamine therapy, but then I moved to New York, so.
Well,
Then I did ketamine and went to work. That was rough.
that was not ketamine therapy. That was
straight up
recreationally doing ketamine.
K-holing.
Yeah, that was K-holing.
There's a big difference.
K-holing and Fide was scary.
Not having it on an IV drip is.
Well, actually, when you're doing it now, most
It's
places,
a nasal spray most of the time.
It's either nasal spray, it's either IV if you're in a clinic, or it's going to be, they have sublingual, like almost tablets that you just put under your tongue and then you time it and then you just chill for like an hour or two. And it
That sounds
slowly
pretty
dissolves.
nice. I think I would prefer a deprivation tank.
Yeah.
Sublingual is pretty. I've had sublingual like usage for ketamine, and I think that's probably honestly the most gentle and best approach for therapeutic use.
Okay.
I was gonna ask you guys, like, do you remember the first deodorant you ever used?
Yeah, I do actually.
No.
Mine was Old Spice Fiji.
That was the one I used the most, but I don't think that was my first one.
Nope. Mine was Speed Stick.
Yeah, Speed Stick or Irish Spring. maybe.
I didn't have Irish Spring deodorant. We used that soap a lot, but I never had the deodorant.
Okay, then
I
there's
used
probably Speed
I used
Stick.
Brute a bit too, which you might have.
I remember
taken
that,
from
but
me.
that was like
2
more
years
towards
later. That was like
middle
high school
school.
for me.
middle school. Yeah.
I used
Speed
Speed
Stick
all
was
through
the
middle
one.
School, yeah.
Yeah. And Axe.
I didn't really use Axe. The spray maybe a little bit, like, but that was like
No. That was bad.
that was like when we were going to
Damn.
like Chillicothe. Do you remember that trip? Were you on that trip? That was for church. You might
Did
have
your
been a grade
guys'
below
schools
me.
provide deodorant?
No.
We're not privileged.
Well, neither are we, I guess.
Oh, so someone
Someone just smelled really bad. and
someone
they-
just
they don't
really
wanna
put up
single
the
them out.
funds. They were like, "Hey, look, someone stinks, and this school needs to be fixed."
No, a lot of schools, at least it used to be, probably not anymore since funding keeps getting cut across the country. But there are schools that provide deodorant, like travel size, not full sticks or whatever. But if a kid smells really bad and a teacher sends them to the office or to the nurse or something, yeah, they give them deodorant.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Never happened at my schools.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I mean, I guess they probably had a couple on deck, but I wasn't
My
aware of
mom
that
actually-
situation. But that sounds like something that probably would have happened if they were like, "Oh, this kid."
My mom
reeks."
started stocking up on it as a school nurse.
Yeah, that's nice.
It
I
was
really
out of
like
her own
the
pocket though.
Yeah, I mean, I like the school nurses and the staff that make that happen for kids. They make a big difference.
For sure.
So,
I really like looking at this bottle of metformin.
Okay.
Kind of terrifies me.
All
What's
right.
that?
Those are big pills.
They are. They're difficult to swallow. They hurt.
it's like that episode
do you
of
take that but not
SpongeBob where
iron
Mr.
supplements?
Krabs got to take the horse pill. Yeah, and it's like half the size of his head.
And he starts like, yeah. That show gets so grotesque, and it's perfect to have at the bar.
Yeah, I have not watched any of the newer ones, but I keep hearing they're okay.
I've been seeing a lot of them since I play it every morning. I work.
Nice.
Some are actually really funny, and then others are Camp Coral promotion.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I miss Camp Laszlo.
Me too.
That was a good show.
Remember when they went to the neighboring camp and they had two rivers? One was regular water, one was sparkling water.
Yeah. Do you remember the show My Gym Partner's a Spider Monkey or whatever?
My gym partner's a monkey.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Also not allowed to watch that one, weren't we?
Hell no.
No.
Really good game.
Yes, it did.
Yeah,
That one was
I think it did.
fantastic.
I used to play the games on CartoonNetwork.com despite not watching the shows.
That one and the Ben 10 one.
I never liked Ben 10.
Those were my favorite games on there.
What was the Pop Tropica?
Yeah,
Pop
Tropica
Tropica
was
is still
fun.
around.
That was a bet. It's
But it's
still
gotten
around?
much-
Yeah,
worse.
people are definitely still playing that.
It's not as good as it used to be, though.
You know what made a full comeback unofficially?
Club Penguin.
No, Two in Town. Club Penguin's official. Disney brought that back.
Oh, did they really? It was fan launched initially.
In partial
during
capacity.
COVID.
Also, Neopets is back, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think it fully went away ever.
Remember the Neopets versus Webkinz battle of 2007? Everyone's parents were getting evicted from their homes they couldn't afford, and then like we're duking it out, Webkinz v Neopets, and that was wild.
I was definitely Webkinz, and then Webkinz deleted your account if it was inactive for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Hey, you just had 1 year per plushie,
That
and you could
sounds right.
transfer consciousness of a Webkinz to another one, which was crazy. Yeah, so like when you used a Webkin, it had a code on there that was
Yeah.
good for a year subscription to the website. But
Oh.
if you didn't want to add that as a new one, you could just buy another, let's say, Cocker Spaniel, and then transfer its consciousness into the next one. But you'd have to go and buy another physical plushie.
I think this happened after I stopped.
No, this was the original business model.
There's no way.
Yes.
Sounds right.
Yes.
Because we did not have the money to get me more Webkins.
And you played for more than 1 year?
Yeah.
You got more Webkins. Merry Christmas, Alden.
Maybe they just replace it with the same looking one every time.
Yeah.
No.
You just
Maybe.
replaced the consciousness without knowing it. And that's what's scary. And that's what's saddest of all.
You had that shit taking the substance.
Yeah.
You had the substance Webkins.
I know, that's
the name of
right.
the episode.
All I know is Tamagotchi was before its time, and
Damn.
I mean, I think we were second wave Tamagotchi because it was a thing in the 90s before us.
Yeah.
we were second wave because it was like 2004 or 5.
Yeah, something like that.
It was right when I was leaving North Carolina. No, going to North Carolina.
Tamagotchi was badass.
They released an app. Never hit top 20.
No. All right. Well, we've got one more episode to record before we can go to the hockey game. So let's see you over there. Check us out over on patreon.com/Brapwatch. And
You guys know the drill by now. It's $3.33 a month. Let's pull out those credit cards, please.
the angel numbers.
Please.
$1.11 for each of us a month. That's all I'm asking. And we don't even pay our guests. Zach, I've paid you in alcohol, I think.
Yeah.
Listen,
alcohol.
if you splurge and you do $10 a month.
You get to see pictures of our feet.
Oh, okay. All right.
More than
And
our feet.
More than our feet.
More than our feet.
Yeah. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
But your flag gal won't get you into heaven.